Mr. Seed. I'm Mrs. Foreman. So glad you can meet with me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. You can call me Chris, by the way. And I'm always happy to come and see and check on Julie's progress. And I hope she's adapting well to junior high.
She is adapting. She's doing very well. She's
Okay.
progressing, and she is performing at a 7th grade level. I'm sure that you're very proud of her.
We are. Me and her mother, we're very proud of her and her accomplishments and her ability to do her work and be independent.
Yes, I can see she is a leader. I just wanted to go over Julie's report card with you and to discuss some of her strengths and her opportunities.
Okay.
First of all, like I said, she's very kind and caring. She's very respectful.
Okay.
She does very well on her daily grades. All of her homework projects, she turns them in on time and they're always completed. She doesn't turn in anything that's not completed.
Okay.
For example, here's a human body foldable that we prepared and I had them to do in class. As you can see, she did a very nice job on this. She scored 115, which is the highest grade that she could have scored. So she does very well on her daily assignments and projects. She's very creative, I can tell.
Yeah, she really did enjoy this project.
Well, it's really nice. There are a few opportunities.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about what I just said so far?
No.
There are a few areas I think that she could work on. Number one, I think that she could improve her study habits.
Okay.
And maybe prepare a little bit better for her tests. And this is an example I have for you to show you why I feel like this is an area that she could work on.
Okay.
This is a vocabulary match test that I gave them in the class, and she scored a 67 on it. And then here's a quiz over the circulatory system, and she scored a 70 on it. And so I noticed that there was a pattern for her test scores a little bit lower than what I think that she can really do.
Okay.
So I retested her the next day, and she scored 100 on it. So after noticing that, I concluded that I think she just needs to prepare a little bit better for her test.
Okay. I would agree on that.
And here's her report card.
Okay.
As you can see, on her exam, her semester exam, she scored a 70. Her 9 weeks grade was a 92, which made her
That's her homework and everyday average, the 92?
Yes, that
Okay.
would include some of the tests, also some of her daily work and homework. This
Okay.
is a semester exam.
Oh, okay.
So this is over everything that we've done that semester.
Okay.
And she scored a 70. So you can see why I would say she could probably prepare a little bit better for her test.
Yes.
So I have come up with some goals. First of all, I would like to know, do you have anything that, goals or plans that you think would help her? Have you noticed her studying a lot at home?
I do. She will generally, after she's home from school, she'll actually study at the dinner table for a couple of hours each evening. And so that's where we, try to help her to make sure she's staying on task. making sure she's able to complete her work, and then also being available if she need any assistance and or questions that, you know, from me and her mom. That way we can just, you know, really focus on her education and hopefully, you know, help her, to help you as a teacher.
Oh, most definitely. I always appreciate parents who are active in their child's lives.
Yeah, we believe in being active, and you know, if there's ever any problems, opportunities, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help, you know, on our end as the parents.
Most definitely, I appreciate that. So do you notice her having many questions for her science homework?
Not really. I think in other subjects more than science.
Okay.
She likes science, and of course she's very hands-on.
Yes.
So she is you know, she's very cognitive in terms of liking to touch stuff.
Right.
And of course graphics and doing little art projects like this. She's very good at that.
Right, I can tell that. That's why I try to incorporate a lot of formative activities and a lot of experiments for students who, you know, enjoy that type of work better than just the handouts and the tests. So she does very well on those.
Yes, she's quite the analytical, I can tell you.
Yes, so with that being said, I have come up with some goals that I think would help her.
Okay.
First of all, I give them a review sheet before every test for them to complete and study at home. So as you see her studying, if you could just sign it and then kind of document how long she's studying.
Okay.
And then we can kind of see, you know, how long she's studying, and maybe if it's something else that we need to do.
Okay.
To help her. The other thing I'm thinking that maybe if she attends tutorial a few days before the test, she could come in and study, and if she has any questions, I would be able to help her right then and there.
That's a great suggestion. I think we could do that in the evening time.
Okay.
Rather than, you know, if she don't have to come directly home, we can definitely allow her to stay for tutorial and pick her up.
Well, that's great. I'm normally there until about 4:30 for
Okay.
tutorial.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
And also, I think if she made note cards for the vocabulary, that would help her. Or even, I know a lot of students like to get on the computer, so there's a program by the name of Quizlet that helps students prepare for their tests.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, anything that you want to know from me, or any?
Yeah, I am a little curious about how much homework they do get from her science class from you. How much do they get homework every week, or is it just sporadic?
No, I try to only give homework at least twice a week. If they have homework more than that, then it's because they have not completed something in class.
Okay.
So because I understand that, you know, they have 6 other subjects that they're doing. And so I try to make sure that they have time to complete their homework in all the other classes as well.
Okay. One other question I had, and just wondering, she did tell me that sometimes she's having some type of problem kind of focusing. Apparently there's some students in front of her having a lot of activity, and so maybe sit on the front row in the class.
I will see about that. I'm sure that there is a spot that I could move her in, so that way she can hear better and won't be distracted by her surroundings. I normally try to move the students every semester.
Okay.
And so that way everybody will have an opportunity to kind of be in the front and move away from anybody that they're having problems with.
Definitely, I think that would help, considering she did tell me that she's a little distracted at times.
Okay. Well,
from
that's
some of your,
okay.
some of the other students. So if she could have a direct sight to the bulletin board, you know, she would be able to, a board or whatever they have.
Sure, most
All right.
definitely, most
Okay.
definitely. Like I said, Julie is a great student, and I know.
I am very proud of her.
If you would sign here, this is just stating that we had our conference
Okay.
and that we have discussed these different areas regarding Julie.
Okay. No further questions from me. What can I help you with besides these opportunities?
That's all.